gang, it's Robot.exe. Now I'm back with another video. Now let's get on to the video. Alright, now I'm going to start another new series on this channel where I talk about the worst beatdowns in fiction. And I ain't just talking about anime. Now, for this first episode, I decided to start somewhere small. So that's why I decided to make this a Dragon Ball Z special. In case you can't already tell, Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. So, I implore you to like, subscribe, and comment down below because we about to get full skin deep into this. So, let's get it! Okay, I'll tell you this right here. The first beatdown we're going to be talking about is Nappa versus Krillin, Tien, Chiaotzu, and all of the other Z Warriors. Except Goku and Yamcha, since Goku's traveling down Snake Way and Yamcha had got bombed by a Cyberman. So, everybody has been training for a year to prepare for the Saiyans, and the Earthlings are looking mighty confident. But let me tell you, Nappa ripped that confidence right out of them and shattered it. Though there were a couple of moments in particular which I'd like to point out. First moment being Chiaotzu's sacrifice. So, Nappa is about to attack Tien, but Chiaotzu decides to sacrifice himself and self-destruct on Nappa. So Chiaotzu does this and everybody thinks Nappa is dead, but when the smoke clears, we see that it didn't even scratch Nappa's armor, much less actually harm him. And the worst part is, in Dragon Ball Kai, the last thing Chiaotzu says to Tien is, "Don't let him, Nappa, kill you." So Chiaotzu knew it won't go work. So, shortly after, Tien decides to fire a powerful Tri-Beam, his main attack. And it doesn't work on Nappa. And the worst part is, that Tri-Beam had so much power in it that Tien kicked the bucket because he used up all of his energy. The second moment I like to talk about is later in the fight when Nappa is about to beat up on Piccolo, Krillin, and Gohan, since those are the three Z Warriors left, besides Goku. And Vegeta stops Nappa, convincing him to wait for Goku. But not after some fighting from Nappa, and Vegeta tells Nappa, "Do you dare disobey a direct order?" And it was at that moment Piccolo realizes that the Saiyan beating everybody up and killing them is in fact the weaker one. It was also at that moment that Piccolo realized how truly unprepared everybody was for this fight. Piccolo's assumption was confirmed when, later on after Goku beat the brakes off of Nappa, Vegeta tossed Nappa into the air and just killed him right there. And before this, Vegeta says, "I have no use for a paralyzed Saiyan." Okay, on to fight number 2. Okay, so fight number 2 takes place a little bit later, roughly around the point when Cell just became perfect. Thanks to Krillin and Vegeta, Krillin got so lucky, he got so lucky. And Vegeta, oh my god, Vegeta just let Cell absorb Android 18 because Vegeta was unsatisfied with the challenge second form Cell gave him. So, after Cell becomes perfect, Krillin and Trunks decide to try and fight him, but Cell isn't even paying attention to them. Like, he is just glorified by himself. He's like, "Wow, I got strong." And then Perfect Cell notices Krillin and then just skips to him and then gives Krillin the kick of a lifetime. And after Krillin got healed, Krillin told Trunks that right as Cell kicked him, Krillin got a glimpse of the power cell was hiding underneath the surface, and Krillin said, quote unquote, "It's like there's no end to it," end quote. Could possibly a reference to the original Japanese title of the episode, Battle Power Infinity, the birth of the god of destruction named Cell. And Vegeta was like, well, this was underwhelming. Like, bro, you can sense energy! Oh, good lord, Vegeta got on my nerves during this arc. So, Vegeta attacked Cell and even landed a kick to Cell's neck, and Cell didn't even make the effort to block. Like, he just took it. And guess what? The kick did nothing. So Cell decided to start beating up Vegeta. And Vegeta decided to bust out his finishing move, the Final Flash. This is a move so powerful that Trunks warned Vegeta to stop using the Final Flash as it would destroy the planet. But Vegeta fired it anyway directly at Cell, but angled it so it would hit away from the planet. And still to this day, I wonder what unfortunate planet Vegeta blew up that day. And guess what? The attack blew a chunk of Cell off. And so it's like, wow, you actually hit me. But then he regenerated the arm he lost. And Cell continued to run Vegeta's fade. And to finish it off, Cell lifted Vegeta up into the air and hit him with the nastiest spike I've ever seen. To the point that Vegeta was on the verge of death. Okay, the third fight is gonna be a throwback because it's from the original Dragon Ball series. And it is King Piccolo running Goku's fade. Like many others, the King Piccolo arc, in my opinion, is the best arc of the original Dragon Ball series. I am particularly talking about the anime version. So, Goku and Yajirobe are collecting the Dragon Balls to bring Krillin back to life after Krillin had been killed by Tambourine, whom Goku killed a couple of episodes earlier. So, they make it to this field and they scan the Dragon Balls, but it's right on top of them. Goku figures out that the Dragon Balls are above them, and sure enough, in King Piccolo's airship. Really, it's Emperor Pilaf's airship, but King Piccolo is on there. So, King Piccolo flies down and realizes that Goku is the one who killed Symbol and Tambourine. Actually, Yajirobe killed Symbol. So, a fight ensues. Goku and Piccolo get to boxing, and Piccolo then starts running Goku's pockets like he stole something. King Piccolo then folds Goku by firing the Makosen, not to be confused with the Masenko. The blast was so powerful that it temporarily stopped Goku's heart and left Goku 1 inch away from meeting Jesus. So, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. And until next video, later fools! Also, I am planning on doing more episodes of this series, so be on the lookout!